welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now, please welcome your
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Minnesota Twins.
So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And he deals. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets under and pops it up. France. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating.
1-0.
You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that one almost got him. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Buxton moves under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And today's starter, Eric Fetty. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Here's Carlos Correa. Just missed. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Ball, that's in.
Correa goes. This to third. Here's Wynn for one, and that's two. So nothing in the Minnesota first. On to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan
Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Foul ball there. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
That is it. The second baseman.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. Lopez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Lars.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And a ground ball to first. There's one. Out. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. For the last half of the inning, here's Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Herrera makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Now, Matt Wallner. Fouled off to the right. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Runner on at first with one gone. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. That one's upstairs, ball one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. So up next for Minnesota, Ty France.
First baseman, Lawrence.
That one drifts inside. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Brooks lead, and that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Lopez back to work. That's out to center field. And there's one down.
Batting it, the catcher, Ivan.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Misses off the inside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 9.
Just kept it simple. Flake Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Herrera, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. In there safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. First time up was a pop out. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's the strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Lee tosses to first, and that is the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
And there's a strike. Fought off foul. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone. Attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a slow roller. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, nicely done for the out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. 4th, and the batter now, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Big time jab right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Popped up. France moving under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Fly to left his first time. In the air on the infield, Lewis. And there's 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And it's fouled away. On the ground right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And we're still knotted at 0. Target field, bottom of the 4th. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
Right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. That one is absolutely belted. No one can get there. It falls in. Coming home. The relay. The tag, and he's in there. And it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. He's going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it.
Dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Ryan
56.
Helsley.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. He just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Lewis stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing feet.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swing and strikeout.
Ty France, the next twin up to hit. A single his first time. Buxton at second with 2 down.
Nope. Outside.
Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the 3rd out of the inning. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Tap foul at the plate. Nootbaar in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Big, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
And that one is lifted in the air. Larnach nabs it, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder,
fly to center his first time.
Jordan Walker.
He was late there. Strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The Twins up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work
Now
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Herrera.
Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. And he's already singled in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's a ball.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. That one at triple digits. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy up and throwing. Thompson, a left-hander, also throwing. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Check swing called strike. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Lee at second with nobody out. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. No outs. Runner on second. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. This one in the air. Arenado under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Now
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Castro.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's going to be Willie Castro. And that's outside. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even
Now
if
batting,
it's still
the
in the strike
shortstop,
zone, can be
Carlos
tough for hitters to get on top of.
Correa.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 1 for 2. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Man at second. That's 101 at the knees. Battling here as he fouls it away.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That missed by a lot. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 1-0. Minnesota all set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Lopez back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And there's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That one just misses.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner on the go and fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's outside, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Inside. The count now 2-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. One gone here.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at first, one away. Lopez checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good take.
That one inside, and the count now even up. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. And a foul ball. Scott off of first with 2 away.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Twins 1 and the Cardinals 0. Bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. That one outside. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Byron Buxton digs in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That catches the corner. Out there to center. Scott on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering, and it just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for Minnesota, Ty France. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Donovan slings to first. That ends the frame. Twins strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Hit target field. Here's Nolan Arenado. There's the strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Sands also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Up
Hitter
next
didn't
for the
offer
Cardinals,
at it.
the
Now he has
second
somebody to
baseman,
worry about over at
Brendan
first.
Rocco
Jonathan.
Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Danny
Twins,
Coulombe gets the call from the
number
pen.
54.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No outs, runner at first. At the plate, Brendan Donovan. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him. Now one away.
Well, how did that seem to be over as soon as it started? 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couldn't have
Now
timed
back,
it up any
right
better than
fielder,
that. Just a
Jordan
solid swing right
Walker.
there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. Outside low, ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that
And
is
ball two.
downstairs. And the count is 2-0. And
That's
another
ball three.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ivan Herrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll
That's
load
ball
the
four.
bases.
Take the base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly.
The
They're in
back,
some hot
the catcher,
water trying to protect this lead.
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Golden opportunity right here. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's in there.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
misses.
inside.
1-2 to count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. One at second. Throw bounces. He picks it. And it's a double play to leave him loaded.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Kyle Leahy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Kyle Leahy.
Well, one-run game, and here is Brooks Lee.
Lee.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one is off the play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jeffers in the box again, takes a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up and in, 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Castro in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Jeffers leads off first with 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner stops at second.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now Correa up to hit. And there's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Inside, just missed. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Now a chance for Trevor Larnach. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That to right. Walker makes the catch, and that'll do it. Taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
0-1.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Strike 2. Stays alive. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Larnach puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
64.
8th, Ryan Fernandez.
Fernandez. This
Michael
game for the
Ciani
Cardinals.
into the game as a defensive
Now
sub now,
playing center.
and he'll take over in center.
Number 22.
Leading off,
Michael
Byron Buxton.
Ciani.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the
right
process.
field.
He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Wallner
Ball
in the
one.
box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss at a slider. The
1 ball,
Twins
2
down
strikes.
by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Catch ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got
Now
him to
batting,
chase. That's
the
just a
third
bad
baseman.
approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Nope.
Now one
Ball.
missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the
2
dugout.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jose Miranda.
Miranda.
There's the strike of the knees. Next offering is fouled back.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And delivers
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
To third. Arenado fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Number 18, Jordan Walker.
Sands back to work. Strike 1.
All ones the count. One and one.
He swings and fouls one off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
And now, Ivan Herrera. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Now that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Trying to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Late on that fastball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Twins 2. Now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Matthew Liberator.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. And that's a little bit high.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Check swing, called strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Brian Jeffers.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over, so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game, or maybe even walk it off.
And that's in for a strike. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one outside, 2-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. 3-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the designated
This is
hitter,
Willie Castro.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball
That's a
one
ball.
low. Swings through that one for strike one.
When you throw a
I got one ball,
fastball
one
by a
strike.
guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's
He's out.
1. To first,
No,
not
he's in
in
there.
time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. And here comes Carlos Correa. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Here goes the runner. Go to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Ball. Catch inside.
And fouled off. Liberator is just 1 strike away. So the tying run at second.
3-2.
Trevor Larnach in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Donovan. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.